What's up, guys? Good morning. What's up? Ryan, what's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. Drifter, what's going on? We're gonna start in just a second. We got some more railroading to do today. We're gonna do a little bit more railroading, then we may switch to something else for the next stream. It's almost Thanksgiving. That's hard to believe, right? There we go. Sweet. All right. I think we're good to go, guys. We're going to pick up where we left off. I haven't been able to play anymore since the last stream, so we're pretty much picking up where we left off at. Drifter, what's going on, man? Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, we're going to get this guy spotted up. We got to get him spotted fast, so we can get him loading, and then we got to go down to Sylva and do some work. We got a ton of stuff. We got to get Big Emma off the railroad. She's got all those interchange cars down there. So we got to get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and grab the 301, select him, follow. And we'll see about getting him spotted up. Fix that handbrake there. And we need to get that error for sure before we do anything else. Looks like we just ran around him, get ready to spot him up. All right, let's get this music down just a little bit more too. Just a hair in the background. You guys ready for Thanksgiving? I can't believe it's almost here. Like, that really just blows my mind that it's almost Thanksgiving. It just seems like literally yesterday it was Halloween. Let's see what playlist we're going to do our usual here. I can find it. There it is. Sorry, I'm kind of dragging this morning, guys. There we go. Colin, what's up, dude? Morning to you. Are you ready for Thanksgiving, bro? I'm not ready. I can't believe it's already, like I was just saying. It seems like it was just Halloween, and now it's Thanksgiving, so it's hard to believe. We got to go to the store this evening, get all our stuff. We haven't even got our stuff for Thanksgiving dinner yet. We're gonna have Steaksgiving. We haven't been doing the whole turkey thing, right? We grill steaks. We get some steaks to grill out and have instead. Kind of change it up a little bit. Time is flying. I can't believe it either, right? Man, it's just, I don't know. It went by so freaking fast. All right, 301, you gonna do your thing or what? Oh, he doesn't look like he's set up right. Yeah. All right, hang on. He switched ends. We switched ends on it, so we didn't set it up right. All right, this guy needs to be cut out in MU, and this guy. Okay, now that should be good. Go ahead and put him in waypoint. Nick, what's up, man? Good morning. Nick from Vegas. Renatza says turkey sub is going to be my Thanksgiving. That's you know, honestly, that sounds pretty good to me, dude. We do steaks. We grill steaks on Thanksgiving, and we do Chinese on Christmas. Usually we have some sweet and sour chicken, some fried rice. Why is this dude not moving? Like, you need to go, bro. What is? I guess he canceled the waypoint out when I put it back to manual. We got to get this thing loaded up. It takes forever. There we go. Now we're good. All right, so we'll spot these up. Hopefully they'll get loaded and we can take them back south pretty soon. But yeah, we do Chinese on Christmas. So we do wontons too. We make some wontons. Are you going to go or what? Like, what's going on with this guy? He still doesn't want to go. What is his deal? The 300 is not. Now he's going to do it. I don't know why. See, it keeps. Why does it keep like it keeps canceling out the cutout in the MU? Why are you doing that? Yeah, dude, you can push on that all day. That ain't moving. It says if it says charging brake line in waypoint mode, you need to sometimes. Dude, he's freaking out on me. What is his deal? Dude, stop. He's so bad. Stop. This waypoint mode, you sometimes need to toggle it back in and out of manual. I think it's a bug where you can't purge the line. Stalker, what's up, bro? Good morning. How you doing, man? Stalker's firing up the smoker for Thanksgiving. That sounds good, Stalker. What are you smoking? Stalker's in Texas too. He's a few hours away. I'm gonna have to go visit him, right? Gumbo for Christmas. Okay. Big Jacko, what's up, man? Good morning. Gumbo sounds pretty good too. I could do that. All right, let's see if we can get this guy straight. I don't know what his problem is. Like, what is going on with this guy? And let's get the 300. Wait, we got the 301. We got the 300. It keeps like, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Like, something is going on big time with him. And he keeps blowing the horn too. Like, he's in manual mode, but he keeps blowing the horn. That is so weird. What is going on with you? All right, let's try this. Let's select the 300. I think that's what the problem was. I wasn't actually selecting it. Okay. See if he does it now. Looks like it. Looks like we're in business, maybe. It's being kind of a pain today. Gonna make Spur lose his cool on a Tuesday morning right out the gate. We can't be having that. Select 300, make sure it's not a gear, and one in manual. No, it's not. It's not immued. See, I select the 300 and I put it in cutout and MU, and it keeps canceling it out, and I don't understand why. Right, like I go to the 300 and I select him and I hit cutout and MU, and it just automatically cancels it out. Okay, hang on. The 301 should be the leader, right? The 301 should be the leader. I think that's what it is. I think they're all kind of jacked up. Okay, now he's in manual. Also says to do a double head, you have to have the loco you're not using MU cut. Yeah, we've had this working the other day. I don't understand what, like, I think I just got it jacked up. Let's try it now. All right, 300 is MU. 301 is the leader. Go back and make sure. All right, that all looks good. Let's see if we can do it again now. Maybe he'll do it. We'll see. He immediately sets the brakes up. Now the brakes are released. There we go. Now we're cooking. We're in business. Yes. Finally. Stalker says he's going to be smoking a turkey. Unfortunately, there ain't nothing wrong with smoking a turkey, dude. I eat turkey too. Usually we deep fry them, and we've enjoyed steaks here lately, so we like changing it up, right? Yes, we had crisis averted. We got it. It's working now. Finally. I think it's just because I had selected the wrong one and it just got all jacked. It's early, right? It's early. It's in the morning. Spur hasn't got acclimated yet to railroading. We got to get this taken care of though. With this guy. Yeah, turkey sounds smoked turkey sounds good. Usually we deep fry them, but we haven't deep fried one the last few years. We've done the whole steak thing. We're like, why not change it up, right? We do Chinese on Christmas because of a Christmas story where they go out to the Chinese restaurant and they had the duck and it's smiling at him, you know, and he's like, he chops his head off. That's what we got us started doing. I love sweet and sour chicken. Sweet and sour chicken and wontons is the best. Man, those wheels. There we go. They looked a little bit low poly there. You know what? This is good right here. Just stop. All right, let's take this guy and we'll pull them maybe down here. There we go. Stalker says, I'm turkeyed out, but I got overruled. Chinese does sound amazing. Oh man, you can't ever go wrong with Chinese. I love Chinese. I wish we had a good buffet around here. We have to drive. You have to drive a little ways to get to a buffet, and I'm just not down with that. Right? It's too far. All right, so we got this guy set. That's finally loading. Let's go down to let's go to Sylva. What is number 3 doing? Let's check on him real fast. Oh yeah, we got to get him sorted out too. Man, we had a lot more going on the other day than I thought we did. I thought we were ready to flip the day, and we're like, it doesn't look like we're ready to flip the day, guys. I thought we were ready to flip the day, but I don't think we are. Got a little bit more to do. All right, we'll let him swap around. And let's see, we got Big Emma down at Sylva. We got the number 2 sitting here. We got to start working on that. Let's go back to the number 2, number dose. And we got a good bit to pull. I think what we're going to do is pull all this stuff and let Big Emma run through and take that cut on the south end out of here. And then we'll spot stuff back up. Yeah, we got a good bit to do here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. All right, number 2 is on waypoint. Let's put him on manual. We'll get this knocked out real fast. Yeah, last year we did our usual Chinese thing, except we couldn't find any wontons. There were no wontons in town anywhere. The wrappers, you know. And we had to make our own. We got the bright idea that we're going to make our own wonton wrappers, and you know, those things are like paper thin. Having to roll that dough out paper thin, that sucked like no damn tomorrow. I won't ever do that again. That was the worst. Why is the cold tender water top open? I just leave them open. It doesn't hurt. Like it doesn't make a difference in game, so I just leave them open. I don't bother with them. Just gonna have to eventually open them back up. Basically, I'm lazy. I'm lazy, Drifter. That's why. I'm basically lazy. That's why I don't close them. Plus, I mean, too bad if it didn't rain in game, like you could catch a little extra water that way, right? It's just like our above ground outdoor, our little outdoor swimming pool we got, right? We got a little above ground one. I drained that thing out to clean it and get it ready for the winter, and it rained a whole lot the other week and filled it back up halfway, so. All right, let's take these guys ahead. So kick one over, one back in, one over, right? Yeah, we got to get this guy out of there too. So we got 2 to pull and then 2 more down there, and yeah, we got a good bit. This is going to be a huge train. When Big Emma finally makes it to Sylva, we're going to have to like fill up all 3 tracks. It's going to be a crazy amount of stuff. Come on, throw. Man, nothing is wanting to work right this morning. Like, why is this game trying to torque Spur right out the gate? I don't know. Like, usually this is an incredibly chill game, right? Like, there's nothing to get torqued about in this game, but man, it is trying its best to really just... Let's get a kick. There we go. That'll do. Send that guy on his way. All right, now we're good. This and back to the other side. We'll let this guy roll them down, clear these, because we got to kick these out too. So we'll try to give a little room. Yeah, those wontons are tough to make. I think the wife found the dough pre-made and just made the filling. I forgot where she got it from. Yeah, we that's what we usually buy those little what are they? The egg, the I don't know, the egg roll wrappers or whatever they're called is what we use. Oh, stop. There we go. We just buy those wrappers, you know, the pre-made wrappers, and then you just make the filling with your crab and stuff and stick it in there. We used to do them all pretty, right? Like we used to do them all pretty like the restaurant, where you gather the corners up and there's like a little sack, right? Like a little sack of crab rangoon. And that was incredibly hard and time consuming to do. So what we do is we just fold them over and make little triangles, right? They're almost like a pizza pocket in a way. They taste the same. There's no difference in the taste, right? They taste exactly the same. So yeah, we made it a lot more simple to do it that way. All right, so now we need to grab this guy. And we need to grab these two off the bottom here. And then we make our own, we do our own chicken too, right? Like we buy the chicken and we dice it up and batter it and then deep fry it and do all that stuff. Okay, got a handbrake on that guy. Let's get him off. All right, so we got to kick 2 out. DFG, what's up, bro? How you doing? Good morning. We're talking about Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, and we're doing a little railroading here. I was telling the chat we do steaks on Thanksgiving this year. All right, here we go. We'll kick these two over, shove them back into a spot. Usually I would spot the inbounds too, but we gotta get this other train off the line. He's been sitting here forever. It's gonna be a crap load of money for us. We need to get this guy out of here. That's why we're just pulling empties right now. All right, let's do a kick. There we go, little kick. This is doing good. Plays of Farm Simulator 22. I thought I had 22. We were talking about that in game the other day or during the stream, and I said it's 19 that I have. I didn't even realize that I never got 22. It's been that long since I played. I was shocked. Like I went back into Epic and looked, and it's 19 that I have. I don't even have 22. I don't have 22 or 25. I totally thought I did though. I totally thought it was 22 that I was playing the whole time, but man, that's been quite a few years ago. Obviously, it's been a while since I've been in that game. The only thing I've done in Epic here recently is play Fortnite. Like that's pretty much been it. All right, let's kick this guy over. I want to play some Farm Simulator though. Now I gotta decide, do I want to get 25 or 22? 25 doesn't have a lot of mods. Or I could just go in and play 19 and not worry about it, right? I've got to need to get 20. Yeah, you know, I debated that, but I had a lot of guys in here trucking that said that 25 didn't hardly have any mods available. And I had some really kick-ass mods for 19. I'm sure there's a ton for 25, right? Or I mean for 22. So that's my dilemma, right? It's the whole mod thing. 25 doesn't have any mods though right now though, does it, Ryan? It's like you just be playing the stock game, which is fine. Like I'm not opposed to playing the stock game. We could do that. I played it stock for a long time before I ever got any mods for it. So I mean, I guess it really isn't that big of a deal. Just watched a guy that had a ton of mods for 25. Really? It'll take a few months to get some good mods, but yeah, I imagine like there probably isn't a whole lot they have to do to those mods other than like maybe re-import them into the game, you know, re-import them for 25. At least that's what I'm hoping. Art wise, I don't think a whole lot has changed. So I don't know. Maybe I'll break down and get 25 and just tough it out and wait. Like it's not that big of a deal to to just play the stock game, right? The only other thing is Mrs. Spur's been wanting to play it with me too, and her computer won't run 25. I just about guarantee. I would be very surprised if it did so. All right, there we go. We're good with all these. All right, let's take them ahead. We'll put these on top of our other outbound cuts. So this is our inbound cut sitting right here on the north end of the siding. Our outbound is sitting down here on the south end. What else we need to pull? What else is going south to the interchange? Just these two cars right here. I think, are these okay? Those are fine too. Yeah, that's one thing about Farm Simulator's got one of the best mod communities of any game that I've ever known. ATS has a pretty good mod community too. But Farm Simulator's always been really legit. Man, the last time I played that game, I guess, which was 19, right? Like, I had some crazy planters and stuff that I got for that. I had a whole John Deere dealership. Like, I went on one of the maps that had a little spot like a deal. Like, I literally made a dealership. Like, I had all kind of plows and stuff sitting out there. It was so cool. Give them a huge sub and then race around to the other end. That's exactly what we do, bro. Yeah, you're right. Just kick the hell out of them down that straight lead there. All right, let's shove these in real fast. Go back the other way. Empty paperboard. Pulp. That's cool. They ship out pulp here. That's really cool. The paper mill that I worked at, they did that too. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Like the paper plant that we worked at was their main purpose was newsprint. They shipped out newsprint all over the country for newspapers, but their side hustle was shipping out pulp too. They shipped out two different forms of pulp. They shipped out bale and roll. Bale is like really unfinished, like raw, and the roll is a little bit more. It's like between bale and paper. All right, that should do right there. Let's get all these air laced. There we go. There we go. That one. All right, that's good. Can't believe I didn't have a handbrake on these. All right, let's go grab. We're just going to AI this dude. All right, we'll get him headed that way. Switch tracks this morning, Spur in chat. What's up, Switch? How you doing, man? We're just picking up where we left off the other day. I'm trying to get this this huge 511 train with Big Emma off the route. All right, let's go look at her real fast. Fast while she does that. Sorry, I can't get my flim situated, guys. I can't get my flim situated this morning. I got problems. So this is Big Emma right here. She's hanging on to 47 cars, 3,200 tons. By far the largest train that we've ever had. And we got more cars to pick up down at the paper mill too. So she's pretty decent, right? She's a pretty decent train. All right, let's go back to Numero Trace. We got to get this guy sorted out. Is he not? Oh, he's not going to fit. No, that sucks. All right, number 3. Let's take him back over the other way. Bro, I've been fighting a nasty cold that started that way. Drink lots of fluids. Yeah, I've got a bottle of water right here. I gotta start drinking. I'm trying to drink more water, right? Like, I don't ever drink enough water. I drink way too many carbonated drinks. Stalker says, I need to check out Farm Sim. Yeah, Farm Sim. Like, and Farm Simulator 2 has, like, I feel like probably one of the best multiplayers as far as the sim games go, too. You know, you get a bunch, like, if you have the equipment to do it, that's the key to it, right? Like, if you have enough equipment, you can get a bunch of people in there and have people, like, plowing and planting and harvesting and, like, doing all kind of stuff. Okay, so this guy, got to get him finished up loading. Got the 60. I think the 601 is where we actually left off last time. Yeah, this guy, he was doing his thing. All right, he's good. 601. There we go. All right, that's good. This guy, he is unloaded and ready to go. All right, so 601 is going to shut these down here. That'll be our next outbound. Yeah, there's definitely something going around. My kids, like, my kids have, some of their friends have had something. They were supposed to have one of their friends come spend a night, and she couldn't because she was sick. And then another one of her friends came over, and I think they were kind of a little bit sick too. They had a little something going on. That stuff just, it runs rampant through the schools, right? That's like, I've never gotten sick more in my life than until we had kids in school, right? Like, they bring everything home. They bring everything home, and then it gets passed around. And so it's like last year, like all three of my kids were in different schools, you know, so we got it, like, we got a triple whammy from every school in the district. Okay, that got a spot up. All right, let's go back to number 3. The harbingers of disease. That is right, dude. That is right. If it's going around, they bring it home. Let's spot this guy up here. So we'll spot these back in the load. We'll set these over, and then I got to go up there to Whittier and grab. We do teach them to share. That is true, right? Like, you got to play nice and share. So your nephew brought it home from school. It's our fault for not specifying what is worth sharing, what is to keep to themselves. Stalker says, I suck at drinking water. Yeah, I'm the worst. I'm the worst when it comes to drinking water. Like Mrs. Spur, like, that's all she drinks, right, is water. Every once in a while she'll have a Coke or some tea or something like that, but I don't. I need to drink more water. In fact, I need to pop this thing open now. There you go. Cheers. You've been on sparkling water lately? You know, we did the whole like coconut water and sparkling water. I could do sparkling water better than I could coconut water. Like, I just couldn't get on board with coconut water. It was the weirdest texture of water ever, right? Like, it's just, I don't know. I just couldn't. Yeah, just to stay away from Cokes. That's my thing. What I do when I try to cut back on Cokes, if I'm not drinking water, I try to do Sprite and root beer. Like that's like my methadone for cokes, right? It gets me off my coke. It gets me off my coke habit. If I drink Sprite and root beer, because the root beer we get's caffeine free. So I mean, at least like I feel like it's a good go between. Dr. Pepper and Jack and Honey is your weakness. Oh man. I honestly, I hardly ever drink anything. I love, they have a local beer here called Shinerbach that I just absolutely love. Stalker's probably heard of Shiner, right? Oh, Stalker's heard of Shiner. I love Shiner. That's the one that I really enjoy, but I haven't had one and I couldn't tell you the last time. All right, let's get these guys spotted. You've heard of Shiner? Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's by far my favorite. Next favorite after that would be Miller. I had an uncle that worked at Miller. Like he retired at Miller, so that's all we ever knew for years and years and years. I never jumped on the Bud train. You like to taste different beers. You track them on an app called Untapped. That's cool. Yeah, when Mrs. Spur and I lived in Oklahoma, we would go to Oklahoma City from time to time down to Bricktown, and they had a place down there where you could buy these little beer sampler, like these platters of just like tons of different beers on it. Little samplers and stuff like that. It was really cool. That's been years ago. That was back before Spur had kids. All right, get this guy spotted in. Sweet. Oh, stop. Georgia, Oklahoma, now Texas. You've been all over the place. Yeah, well, actually, I grew up in Alabama, dude. I was born in Texas, but I grew up in Alabama. Business Spurs from Georgia, so I used to go up there a lot for her family. Lived in Oklahoma for 10 years, for a long time. And then maybe lived in Texas about the same amount of time. Okay, let's take this guy. Basically, this part of Texas and Oklahoma is pretty much the same. Like, they're one and the same. The Panhandle in western Oklahoma, there's not much difference. Right, like, there's not much difference between the two at all. It's a great place to live. Very quiet, very low-key, not much going on. If you can handle the tornado and fires, you got it half licked. Okay, we need to bring this guy. Yeah, we need to go over here. What's up, Maverick? Says, what's up, Spur? Just got off work. Random yard extra at 10 p.m. Yardmaster's radio broke so she could hear us, but not the other way around. Of course, night is rush hour for road. Right? Yeah. What yard were you working in? Were you up in the Magic City in Beham? Okay, we got to bring number 3 up here. Let him get these and ferry them back to load up, and we should be good here. We're not going to worry about pulling that one. We'll get him next time. The next inbound cut, when we switch it up, we'll get it. 601, he spotted these. That's going to be a tiny cut going south of the next train. This guy. Stalker, if you're still in here, bro, you've been doing FS25 much here lately? Oh, I know Stalker's kind of in and out. Okay, that's good. What else? All right, we need to go back to Sylva now. There we go. I saw someone release the B-1 bomber for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I kind of been thinking about getting that. That would be awesome. I wish it had legit terrain following radar though. That would be super cool, but I highly doubt. I highly doubt it has anything remotely. Like, it may have something where it holds the radar altimeter, but I bet it doesn't have true terrain following radar. That was the biggest reason why I never got the F-15E for DCS, is because when it originally released, it didn't have the terrain following radar. Switching a departure yard, so pulling big cuts, no air with tiny remotes. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, Maverick, that's right. You're in CN. I was thinking of, I had you confused with someone else, bro. I totally had you confused with someone else. There's another viewer that works for the railroad stuff. He works down south. He kind of works in the area that I used to. That's right. You work on the CN. You work on the CN side of things up there. Is it cold up there, dude? Let's keep pulling on this guy a little bit. Let's get a good kick. See if we can get a good kick here. All right, now let's go forward. We need to have this guy at least at 10. If not faster than that. All right, let him go. I completely goofed that up. I'm going to try to stop by the switch. I didn't make it happen. It's getting there. We have some very light snow, but it looks like it's going to turn into freezing rain. Oh, that sucks. And I still didn't get that switch. Doggone it. You know what? Fine. You will just AI him over there. Sometimes if I can get my stuff together, I can race them down here, but it ain't happening today. I'm not even going to try. All right, you know what? Fine. We'll catch this guy up here once he gets past this switch. I get some snow in Nashville, really? We got snow in the western part of the Panhandle. They've been getting a good bit of snow over there. It's kind of crazy, right? Like, they've gotten a good bit over there and we haven't got any. Like, it's been pretty warm over here. I think they're predicted to get snow over on the western side on Thanksgiving Day. They're saying Sunday. Yeah, they're going to get snow, I think, Thanksgiving Day, if they haven't already. I've been seeing snow on the map over there, but I haven't paid that much attention to it, their side. All right, I think what we need to do, we may need to bring Big Emma on down. Let her start easing this way. Let's do that. 47 cars, 3,200 tons. It's the biggest train we've ever had. Bring bring her down to the north end of the siding here. I guess this would be the south end of the siding. We'll let her ease down here. We'll set these two over, and then number 2 will go back to the wood racks, grab those empties, and we'll put those on the north end for the northbound cut. Spot on, and TFR is what makes the mud. Yeah, I was like, yeah, honestly, when they released it without the TFR for DCS, I was like, what's the point in getting it, honestly? Like, that's a huge part of the F-15E, is that, like, all-weather strike capability, right? And the terrain following radar is, like, a huge part of that. So when it didn't have the TFR, I was like, well, I mean, I guess there's no point in getting it now, you know, like... I would consider it now, but now all that stuff's going on with Razbam and Eagle Dynamics, so you know that's definitely going to court. If they haven't said already, why are you not like, dude? I need you to come back here. Yeah, there you go. All right, there we go. Let's set these guys over on top of this other cut here. All right, let's go back to number 3. Man, AI makes this so nice. It's easy to handle. All right, we'll set this guy. Let's get the air right. I've got to jump back into NCAA football. We may do that later this week. I got to at least get Emmett's bowl game in. Dude's worked his butt off all season on a crappy ass team, and he finally makes it to a bowl game after getting neglected for the Heisman, which he totally should have got. Yeah, I need to finish his bowl game up. I absolutely do. I need to finish that up. We're going to take him to the bowl game. We're going to hit the transfer portal. We're going to go to a team the team that doesn't suck so bad. Oh, that was horrible. Lamar, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Just happy holidays. Absolutely, bro. How you doing? We're doing a little railroading here. Something kind of chill this morning. All right, number 3 is doing his thing. Let's go back to the number 2. All right, he's almost done. Big Emma has yet to pull down. Is Big Emma even? Yeah, she's got a little tonnage. Big Emma is a little weighty. Oh, we got a cut to set out too. We've got a we got an inbound cut that we need to set out. Do him right. 2 right. All right, let's just shove these in just a little bit further here. That's a sizable cut. 13 cars, 500 tons. North Texas Mean Green has been waiting for weeks for me to move the season, says Stalker. Right? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I haven't been playing. It's not because I don't enjoy it. It's just I just haven't had a chance to. Like, really, like, between everything else that I've been doing, I just simply haven't had a chance to. But I don't know where I'm going to take Emmett, man. I guess it's going to be whatever's available after we finish the season out. But he's definitely good. Like, Appalachian State's just suck. Like, they have potential, but our quarterback sucked. I don't know if that dude's leaving or not. I don't know if this is his last year either. It's like we're either throwing interceptions or dropping passes, right? And so Emmett, like, you can't open up the run game for Emmett when you don't have a pass game. Like when your pass game just completely is non-existent, you can't open up the run game. He still managed to get what, like over 1,500 yards for his freshman season, rushing 1,500 yards. I think he's averaging 4 per carry. Take Emmett to Texas. Take him to the Longhorns. Yeah, your quarterback stinks as well. What are you doing, Stalker? Are you doing the are you doing running back? I love running back. Like I like running back a lot on Road to Glory. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's just toss him in, toss him in full send him. Right. The only thing about taking them to a big team like Texas or Alabama or, you know, any of those big teams is like, no matter how good he is, like he's pretty dang good for a freshman. He's going to be so deep in the depth chart at those teams. I don't know, dude. I want him to start. Like, I don't want to have to work my way up through a depth chart. Like, in my mind, if he goes, he should be number 1. I mean, he was number 2 in total rushing in the entire, you know, realm of college football. He was number 2. But they're not going to see it that way. They're totally not going to see it that way. We'll just have to see who's available. I did a Road to Glory with Wisconsin one time, and that was actually, I did that as a QB. That was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed Wisconsin a lot. I thought it was a good conference, a strong team. Like, they were really strong for their conference. We wound up winning a national championship. All right, we're gonna grab these guys, set them back over, kick these down in there to the other inbound cut, and then we should be set. Yeah, we'll just look and see. We'll get that bowl. I can't even remember who was he playing. Who are we supposed to play in the bowl game? It was some. Yeah, Wisconsin has a great college football team. Yeah, it was a lot of fun in Road to Glory. I enjoyed them a lot. They were pretty legit. I did another one at Northwestern. Northwestern was pretty good. Like, that was pretty decent. They weren't the greatest team, but it was a fun Road to Glory to start out. I never finished that one, though. Then I got my Fresno State Dynasty. They're pretty, that's a good team too. I like the Fresno State Dynasty. We gotta sit, okay, we gotta sit these back over. Where's that handbrake at? Here. Wisconsin always gets whooped by Ohio State. Sad to see. Yeah, there's a huge, yeah. There's just a big difference in the schools, right? And their kind of their recruiting program and what they're able to do. I kind of kept up with it a little bit this year, and then I kind of fell off with, of course, Alabama's not doing no surprise there. No surprise there. They dropped another game. Dropped yet another game. First time they lost 3 games in a season since what, 2010 or something like that. A really long time. The Saban era is gone, right? But I really felt like the Saban era would have been gone even if he had stayed, just for the way like the dynamics of college football have changed so much this year. Yeah. I think like college football is going to be highly volatile now. As far as like what teams are able to do. I did another Road to Glory where I went to Iowa as a running back. That never like, honestly, I didn't enjoy Iowa as a running back. It just never came together for some reason. Like I don't know why. Like things just never clicked. And WF, what's up? Good morning. Another Railroader live stream. Drink coffee too. Sweet, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling and moving a little freight here. Nothing too crazy. Chill Tuesday morning stream. Thanks everyone for joining in, man. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. What do you think about school starting to pay players next season? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, honestly. I mean, I feel like they should definitely get something, but I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know enough about it to really say, but okay, let's kick these guys over. Yeah, we're going to kick these over. Let's get I don't know if we'll be able to kick them. We may just have to take them down there. Alabama has a little bit of work to do this year and next year. Yeah, that's true. They just, man, their defense, like their defense is just, I don't know, at least what little bit I watch. Says there's a new update for Into the Flames. Just FYI, I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that. I need to go look at that. I think it's going to take some competitiveness out of it and maybe make tickets to game 2. Yeah, it could. Yeah, that could be a result of that. Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, NFL didn't have the same competitiveness as college, right? It's completely different when you're playing for a dream, right? To go to the NFL. Yeah, Alabama got beat by Vandy. That's after Saban made that statement on college football. The what's it called? The Saturday show. He made some kind of comment about Alabama beating Vandy all those years or something, right? He made some kind of statement and then they turned around and got beat. I was like, oh man. Twinkies, what's up? What's cracking? Railroading is what's cracking, dude. College game day, right? Yeah, college game day. I do really enjoy that. Man, college game day is awesome now. I just about watch every clip I can find of it. Like I don't watch the games, but I like watching college game day with Pat and Saban. It's like the odd couple, right? Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought? Pat and Saban are totally the the odd couple. Yeah, we're gonna get back on Vandy, right? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know about this new coach for Alabama. I mean, he seems okay, but I don't know enough about him to really. Like I said, I haven't kept up with college football really in a long time, in several years. I used to watch all the games, and Miss Spur and I would watch college football all day long on Saturdays, but we haven't done it. Just haven't done it the last few years. Okay, let's get, while he's doing that, let's get number 2. Let's take him down here. Let's start grabbing these wood racks. We got to get these ready to go out from the next 510 train. This is the first year I really paid any attention to college football. Dude, you picked a really volatile year to watch this. Hey, man. Is anyone really dominating in college football now? Like who? Like I said, I haven't really been watching. So who's dominating? Like, I think just about all the big teams have had a loss, right? Like some kind of a loss. Damn, just too busy on the weekends. Yeah, you're right, dude. Like, you can't do football. Just give me hockey instead for the nonstop play. I used to go watch some hockey in Columbus, Georgia, the Cottonmouths, way back in the day. I don't even know if they still have a team there or not, to be honest, but that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Who would have thought watching hockey in Columbus, Georgia, right? Alabama doing way better than the Cowboys, dude. Don't even get on the Cowboys. Like, that's a lost cause. That is absolutely a lost cause. Very sad. Because Jerry is too hands-on of an owner. He always has been. He's always been like way too hands-on instead of just letting the program work and putting the right people in place to get the job done. Like, he wants to micromanage everything and just. I lived in Arizona for a minute, caught a few Coyote games out there. Then I moved to LA and caught a ton of games before they won the cup, and tickets went way up, right? Stalker said he shakes his head. Stalker's shaking his head in disgust every time he passes the Texas Stadium, dude. What do you guys think? Is it Jerry? It's Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones's fault. Yeah. I think, yeah. I tend to agree with that. Too much freight to move on Run 8 and Railroad or watch sports on weekend. Well, like what I used to do is just put it on the TV, right? And do this and kind of watch out of the corner of my eye. Old Jerry, the problem is, yeah. Jerry wanted to be, he likes the I don't want to say, it's not nostalgia, but he likes being an owner too much, right? Like, that's basically it. That was like his dream from day one, years and years and years ago, before he ever got the Cowboys, was to be the Cowboys owner, right? Like, he's too much of a fanboy of being an owner, apart from like being a businessman that owns a team and just lets them do their thing, right? Man, this dude is heavy as hell. 53 cars, 3,300 tons. This is going to bring in a little cha-ching, I hope. Jerry for sure can't believe the contract he gave Dak. That he's not going anywhere. What was the contract he gave Dak? I know it was supposed to be outrageous, right? Is Dak really that bad? Like, does he have potential? Like, I haven't watched the Cowboys at all. I haven't watched a single game with him as quarterback. So does he have any potential at all? Like, Cowboys have not beaten the Broncos since '95. Really? Wow. I did not know that. I absolutely did not know that. Wasn't it like 240 million? Good God. 240 million. That's insane. I agree. Jerry Jones needs to sit back and relax. Yeah, he's too much of a fan of being an owner. He's too much of an owner fanboy to like effectively own a team. 4 years, 60 a year. So 240 total for 60 a year. Okay, well, I don't know anything. Like I said, I don't know anything about Dak. I've watched him play for the Cowboys, but I guarantee you he ain't worth that. Like, really? 60 a year, that's crazy. Yeah, they're eventually going to price it where like people can't watch. Pass up on Derrick Henry, and he's been doing pretty good for Baltimore. Yeah, Derrick Henry's a freaking beast, dude. Could you imagine if he went to the Cowboys? It'd be like Emmitt Smith reincarnated, right? Just a bigger version of Emmitt Smith. I remember watching Emmett play when I was a kid, like kid and teenager. Man, he was awesome to watch. But Emmett will be the first to tell you that a lot of his success was because of the fullback position, right? Moose opened up a lot of holes for him. And you don't like the fullback isn't a thing anymore. Man, I would have loved to have seen Derek go to the Cowboys. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing that was a possibility. Okay, let's take this guy. We gotta pull him through. Yeah, let's pull him through and get this stuff cleared up. Holy crap. Yeah, this is gonna be like 3 tracks worth of stuff, guys. Dak Prescott's not bad. He just needs a lot of work, right? Jerry said he wasn't an appropriate fit, even though he apparently lives in the area. Oh, we got a car. Like, okay, never mind. How's Derrick Henry not a fit? Did it fit their running the ball? Running the ball doesn't fit your offensive scheme? Like, what? Lamar says, yeah, coming to your Cowboys. Yeah, that definitely ain't happening now. Like, how is he not a fit? Yeah, it is a good size train, dude. Yeah, it's 53 cars. I can't wait to get paid for this thing. Didn't fit their offensive scheme. You mean didn't fit a shitty offensive scheme? Is that what he means? Like, is Derek too good? Like, I don't. How many cars fit in each track? I don't know, dude. I've never had anything like, I've had to double over a few times. That's pretty common, but I've never had like this many. This is a lot. This is a lot of train. I think that PDF, that map you can download will tell you like what they can. All right, let's cut this guy loose. Let's get a handbrake down here. We'll get a couple. There was a salary cap problem. That's all right. We're going to go back to college football. We're going to play Emmett Henry. We're going to do it right. Maybe he can go to the Cowboys. I wouldn't be opposed to taking him to the NFL after he finishes his college career. That could be kind of fun, right? Go to the Cowboys or the Falcons. I should have put him on the outside track. Yeah, I should have put him on the outside track. I messed up on that. We got $2,000 just out of that one cut there. And WF says, I don't know if that's going to fit, right? You don't think we can put all this into 3? It's still a lot hanging on, right? Yeah, you may be right, dude. You may be right. That's a lot. That is a whole lot of train. It's 2 days worth of stuff. I goofed up my cycle. Not the last stream, but I think the stream before that, I goofed my cycle up. I meant to sleep for an hour and I advanced to the next day and that jacked everything up. Like, it hasn't been right since then, right? BNSF, what's up, man? Good morning. We're trying to get our interchange sorted out here. We got like a crap load of cars here. Yeah, we'll get it. We may have to triple over. But we'll get it. All right, stop. No more. Just right here. Oh, he kind of fouled the track a little bit. Oh, he still didn't fit. Yeah, he sure didn't. That's another $1,700. Man, we're gonna make like $6 grand off of this train. Or no, 4. Yeah, we're not gonna make 6 off of that. We'll make let's see, what? Not quite 4. How you gonna get the power around? Yeah, I know. I'm not. I'm just gonna wait because the inbound cut won't be that big of a deal, and he can Big Emma can hang out down here until the next interchange is delivered. Yeah, we'll leave her on the south end. We shouldn't have that big of a cut coming inbound. I'll just couple her back up. Other way Spur would help. All right, let's just AI it in here. Why did you stop? Oh, because okay. Never mind. All right, that's good. What do we get for all this? Let's actually look at it here. 3,700, almost 3,800, and then the 2 other cars. Yeah, 3,800 also, almost 4 grand. Not bad. All right, now we got all this to sort out. If I have enough overhang from track 1. Yeah, we're just gonna let her sit there. We'll let her sit until the interchange is made tomorrow. I like a Big Emma can cooler hills for a bit. Okay, let's get these guys. Man, we've got 1 car to kick out. Really? Yeah, I don't want to do that. We look like 33. Yeah, we need some more pulpwood. Parsons is good. Yeah, Parsons is good. Sorry if I'm all caps. I'm at work. Use caps lock. Oh, it's no sweat, dude. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. I totally get you. Can we advance it a day and maybe they can get this, or not advance it a day, advance it an hour and see if they can get that one last car. Make sure I hit wait an hour and not sleep. Oh, they still haven't unloaded it. You know what? It's fine. We'll just kick it out. All right, so I need to grab these, put the wood racks on the head end, on the north end of the siding. That way they can be picked up by the next northbound train. Yeah, we need to hurry up and advance the day. What's my favorite whistle in the game? I like the one that's on Big Emma. whatever this is. Hey, we'll look at it here. Yeah, I like that. That is Southern Long Bell 3-chime is what she's got. Roadburner Production said, "Hey Spur, did you hear about the Irishman who started his gardening business? He called it We'd Be Better." No, no. What's up, Roadburner? It's good to see you, bro. I'm trying to think. If I can't think of any dad jokes I have off the top of my head. I need to come up with some. All right, let's set these over, kick this guy back in, and then we'll be good to go. We could set him over down here, I think. Let's grab this guy. Don't forget to move number 3 when you sleep, so the cars be switched out when you sleep. Yeah, it should be. We'll go check on him in just a second. We'll check on him, see what he's doing. We definitely got to get some more logs back over to Whittier, so we'll probably just advance a few hours and let them. Oh yeah, he's good to go. And I'd be willing to bet that other cut is ready to go too. I'd be willing to bet it's got to be. We may have a double cut to take, which is fine with me. Like, we can make that work. Yeah, they're all ready to go. Sweet. Okay, so we'll just grab all this. If he can haul it, that's the thing. I don't know if number 3 is going to be able to move all this. At least it's downhill, right? All right, well, at least we're up to 12K. So that's good. We can get our SW1 pretty soon, like another 12K. We'll be able to get that. We might could just take a loan and get it. Really, I'm kind of debating that. Right? I'm kind of debating that a little bit here. I want that SW1. This 24.3. We need to take out a loan for more than 12K though. I don't want to just tap us out. We need a little extra. We could take out a loan for 20. Number 3 might be able to move it, just not stop. Yeah, we'll find out here. We'll find out. Our finances look like as far as our current loan. Current loan is 25. We've got a credit line of 158, almost 159. Interest is 2,500. We could take out a loan for 20. We could get the SW1 and have a little bit left over. I have a small 44 tonner working Sylva for now. It's a trial to see what that loco can handle. How's it doing so far? How much HP does the SW1 have? I'm honestly not sure, dude. 1,000? Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't say. All it says is extractive effort. I don't know. It'd be fine for the mill. If you were going to voice act for any locomotive, diesel or steam, what locomotive would you voice? That's a good one. That is a good one. I think a U-36B. I've always been really fond of those. Always like the early U-boats because I just grew up seeing them, right? On the coastline back in the day. U-36Bs, U-30s, U-33s, U-18s, U-25s. Like I remember seeing all that stuff back in the day. Okay, he's about to grab this. Like in what context? Like Thomas type voice act? Get that handbrake knocked off. Yeah, we're going to finish up Emmett. We're gonna get his bowl game in. I think that would be good leading up to Thanksgiving, right? Get his bowl game in. That might be something for Thanksgiving Day. Possibly an American locomotive meeting Thomas. So you mean like if the locomotives could actually talk? I got you. Okay, I got you. I'd probably do it. Man, I don't know. There's so many, right? It would definitely be something old school. It would be something old school for sure. All right, so he's laced and ready to go. Let's bring him down here. I kind of like bringing all the logs in one time. That's kind of nice, honestly. Like, just be done with it. Just be done with that move and not have to worry about it anymore. Like usually we're ferrying logs all day long. All right, what's number 2 doing? Number dose. Cut these guys off, stick them back. This is some sort of road switcher, steam loco, or early diesel. Yeah, I think early diesel. That would be fun. Janice says we still have U-26s in South Africa. Powerful units. Welcome. Welcome, Janice. I've never even heard of a U-26. That must have been a GE export. A GP or a GE export unit that they sent out that never caught on in the United States. I think maybe Spur would be an early Alco, right? Two fish are in a tank. One turns the other. Says, any idea how to drive this thing? Oh. Yeah, I gotta bust out some dad jokes. All right, let's kick. Yeah, we won't kick it back in. We'll just spot it up. Need to check the oil in these things. Yeah, I think I got the wood racks. Since the wood racks are pretty steady captive service, I tend to keep them topped off pretty good, but some of the other stuff not so much. All right, let's go back. This guy. I remember trains going by my grandmother's house that have like 4 U-36Bs on the head end. Chugging away like no tomorrow. black and yellow seaboard coastline schemes. Very minimalist, right? I tried to broker a deal with my old museum to buy one of the old GEBB locos from the 2-foot railroad down there. That's cool. All right, so that guy's good. We'll let him do his thing. What else can we go back to? Are we done in Dillsboro? No, we're not. All right, well, let's do this and let's grab this guy. All right, so that goes to Coal Tower. This is okay, Locust. All right, yeah, this would be an easy move. What does the Coal Tower look like? $140. Okay, that's not bad. I need some more coal hoppers, that's for sure. All right, we need to get back to the SW1. What do I want to do with that? Do I want to get the loan and just go in and get it, or do I want to wait? I said we could take out a loan for 20. We would have 32 in the bank. We could get the SW1 for 24. We have a little bit left over. Those U-26C locomotives are built for 1,000 millimeter gauge networks in Brazil and Kenya, and 3'6" networks in New Zealand and South Africa. All had power output of 2750. Nice. For a coal tower looks like a coal tower. Yeah, it definitely looks like a coal tower. That it does. We'll spot that car up. He'll top off real quick. Tessie, what's up? Says you're on break from school. You're in school right now? My kids are out. They got out Friday. They get a week out for Thanksgiving. All right, let's set that guy over here. We'll spot him up. They're 12. That's cool. That's cool. The same age as my middle daughter. She's 12. She's 12 as well. Apple. Roberto says pumpkin or apple. Apple. Absolutely. I love apple pie, especially with some ice cream. I like pumpkin pie. It's fine. I don't have a problem with it, but I love apple. I like sweet potato pie, that kind of stuff. And SW1 has 600 horsepower. I thought it was much higher. I did too, NWF. Thanks for looking that up. I did too. I thought it was like closer to 1,000. Yeah, 600 is... That's just a drop in the bucket nowadays. All right, this guy, he's good to go. I just want diesel down here so we don't have to worry about coal and water so much. All right, number 2's done. Let's go down here and grab this cut. This says, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like apple desserts. And Lamar's not a big fan of pie. Yeah, I don't have a problem with pie, but apple's my favorite. Peach is pretty legit too. My granddad used to make a really good lemon pie. Oh, we never coupled up. Stop. Number 2, stop. Why didn't you grab this, dude? Come back. Not a huge fan of pumpkin myself. Yeah, it's all right. Like, I'll eat it, but if there's something else available, I'll eat it. I like lemon meringues pretty good. That's what my that's what my granddad made, a lemon pie. Buttermilk I've never had. You made the BNSF Smurfs in Train Sim World 2. What are BNSF Smurfs? Is that some kind of blue locomotive that they got? They all just call it Smurfs. Yeah, I've never heard of buttermilk pie. I don't think so. That's cool. What kind of locomotives are they, Chessie? Were they like GP38-2s or something? Or all right, now we're together. All right, let's go back over here and grab this guy now. Okay, who else can we check on? Let's go back to 3. Number 3. What's number 3 doing? Number 3 is spotted up. Whoa, what was that about? Wow, that was weird. All right, number 3 is spotted up. He's good. We'll just leave him there for now. What's he look like fuel wise? Yeah, he's good. He's good with that. What's 602 doing now? 602 should be spotted up. Yes, he is. Sweet. Gonna handbrake on this guy. I like chocolate pie pretty good too. I've made a few chocolate pies in the past. They're pretty good. Got my dad's recipe to make them. Oh, we got a few to pull. Man, why can't we just spot these and be done? Wouldn't the interchange be a local freight? It could. You could run. I've toyed with that idea of like running a local out of Dillsboro. And letting them handle the interchange and the paper mill and all that stuff, and letting like the Dillsboro be the end of the yard. But right now I just do it out of the interchange. Peanut butter pie, but always wanted to try it. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'd go for that. Bessie's a big fan of butterscotch pie. I bet that is good. That's something else my granddad used to make. He used to make a good pound cake. You don't ever hear of anyone making those anymore. Like it's just not a thing, right? Like people just. My granddad and grandmother both could make a good one. Used to all like he always had a pound cake sitting on his counter or kitchen table. Right, he always had one. Like it was nothing to go over there and have like a piece of pound cake if you visited. Stalker said he hit up a butterscotch pie. I bet that's good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one. Jesse says his birthday's in 3 days. Well, happy birthday, Jesse. Happy early birthday to you, bro. It says my grandma makes a pretty good pound cake, but she's the only one I know. Yeah, I want to make one sometime. The wife makes a pound cake when she's in the mood. I just don't need it, right? Yeah, that's cool that she does. Like you just don't hear of a lot of people making pound cakes anymore. Like it's just not that. It doesn't seem like it's that common of a thing anymore, right? Starting to make a HO scale 4x8 layout. Nice. What railroad are you doing, Chessie? You just doing a mix or something specific? Gotta go. Bye. All right, Chessie, you have a good rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. It's a mix. That's cool. It blows my mind like how many people watch, like they hop in on the stream from school. They hop in and watch streams from school. Like that was never a thing back in my day. That was never a thing. You could definitely not do that. All right, let's just kick this guy. Yeah, let's just kick him out. Let's go manual there. All right, back the other way. All right, that'll do. You know, it says I should be in school, but I got my GED back in June, so hey, dude, ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's kick that guy over. I don't think we had phones in school, truth be told. Yeah, we didn't. I remember I had a friend in school. I had a few friends. They got bag phones. They got bag phones, and it was so stupid expensive. Like, they didn't have them very long. Like, they had them for a little bit, and then they decided they were too pricey, right? Bag phones back in the day. But yeah, Stalker, you're right. The phone, like, that wasn't... I didn't have my first phone until I was like 24. I think I was 24. I didn't even have a phone when I worked for the railroad. I had a pager. Yeah, absolutely. I had a pager. That's how they got in touch with me. They paged me. Let's go grab these guys. Stalker says, yeah, I was in my 20s before I got one, right? Yeah, I was 24 when we got one. We got some kind of little track phone. I've never had like a crazy expensive phone or anything like, you know, really high-end phone-wise. I get something that's just enough to phone and text and play a game when I'm bored, and I'm good. But I've never had a spectacular phone. There's days where you talk to someone, you wrote letters, landline, or pager. Those days, yeah, you're right. That's true. I remember my grandmother having the rotary phone, like using her rotary phone. My granddad had one too. He had rotary phones as well. And if you mess the number up, it sucked because you had to start all the way, like all over again. The old Nokia track phone. Yeah, it was some kind of little track phone that we had when I was 24. We got back in the day. I've never been a huge phone person. Like, if I do anything, I text people. Right? I could count on one hand the number of phone calls I've made in like the past year. It's not a lot. I just soon text. Your grandma had a rotary phone? Yeah, both my grandparents. You have a phone to call and text. That's about it. Yeah, I play Candy Crush. I play some little baseball game. Like if I'm sitting around waiting on something, you know, I'll do that. But otherwise, I don't really do much of anything with my phone. It's a A21. It really kind of sucks. It's not a great phone, but you know what? It does what it's supposed to, so I can't complain. All right, let's give these guys a kick. Miss payphones. Oh yeah, I definitely remember using payphones back in the day. I sure do. I remember the town I grew up in. I remember where one of the payphones is at. It's by the Burger King. It sure was. It's on the side of the parking lot there. Kick these guys in. We'll be done with this local. Yeah, I may at some point do the interchange out of here. Depends on what I do, like what happens with the power situation and that sort of thing. And plus with diesels, like with that F set that we've got now, we don't have to worry about turning it anymore, right? And that's the great thing about it. When I'm out rail fanning, I play a few games like yeah, that would be really nice. I wish I had that back in the day when my dad and I used to rail fan some back in the early 90s. But bag phones were the only option. My friend that got a bag phone in high school when I was a junior, that was like 94, he got a bag phone and it cost him a stupid amount of money for that thing. Like, it's like, I don't remember them having them very long. Like, I think they were a fad. As soon as they could get out of the contract, they were done. No one needed to pay that much money in high school back then for for a bag phone. All right, let's get. All right, we'll just shove them back. Yeah, we're good to go. We'll just shove them back in here. That'll be our next outbound cut. And what else we got now? What is number 2 doing? All right, we gotta set the we gotta set these back over. Paperboard, parson, paperboard. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little switching on these. Yeah, we gotta do a little switching, unfortunately. Where's that? There we go. Get him laced up. All right, so the first car, the very first one. Okay, you know what? We'll just kick them. We'll just kick them back and forth. This will be easy to sort out. Let's just let's stop right here so we have a little room. Get this guy lined in. We'll just kick him to a spot. If you're looking for a good diesel and railroader, I've heard that the Alco RS1 is a pretty good mod. We have that actually, dude. We have that NWF right here. That's what I want to get for branch line service. I want to get the RS1s, especially for like the Connolly branch, to haul lumber, like logs and stuff out of there. You have the RS3. Do you like the RS3s? They're pretty good. I don't have the RS3. All I got is the U30B, the RS1, and the 2 F units. So far, the F units have been really nice. I've been really pleased with them. It's nice having a matching set and not having to worry about turning stuff, you know. Now we just need a B. Yeah, that stuff takes forever to load up, man. I thought it would be done, but we got a few. We got 2 in there. Yeah, we could go ahead and put those on top of that. Have it ready to go. You should pick up the GP38 at some point. We are NWF. To me, the GP38 is like in-game diesel in-game right now. You know, I know there's some other stuff, like there's the SD60 being worked on, but like to me, that's in-game, and I want to kind of enjoy the early stuff between the 38 and Steam. Dustin, what's up? The F-Type are more for passenger than freight. That is true. They were used on freight though back in the day when they kind of got handed down from passenger service, you know. I know I mentioned in another stream, I worked with an old head conductor that hired out in 1968. He used to tell me about working on doing freight trains on F units for the Seaboard coastline. They still had a few around back then when he hired out. It's like the clinch build had a few F units back in the day. All right, we'll let him grab those. We should be getting close to being done here. Like, we get this guy sorted out here. We don't have anything to do in Whittier. That's all taken care of. We get these guys spotted up and go work Bryson real quick, and then we can start advancing the day and maybe move some coal out of here. I was hoping to go on and move the coal. Like, I thought I was closer to flipping the day than what we actually were. Okay, that she should be stopping right here. Okay, so first one's going into Sylva paperboard. Gonna be the outside one. These two are going to the outside one. Okay, so we just kick those two over real fast. What is he pointing? I can't remember. Reverse. All right. All right, let's see how good of a kick we can get. That's kind of a little bit for her. All right, that should do right there. All right, go back to Parson with the next two. Let's get these guys kicked. GP3840, SC38, SC40 were some of the coolest engines. Yeah, those were cool. When I worked for the railroad, they had SD38s on the hump job in Birmingham. I think they're SD38. I think they were -2s. They had like 4 of them up there. Those guys used to crack me up. They had such a chill job. Running a hump unit, wasn't much to it. We got those guys kicked. Now we need to go back the other way. I think an SD9 or SD24. Yeah, you're right, dude. That would be a good one. I could see an SD9 more than I could an SD60. An SD60 on this line is just like, while it's really, really super cool, I'm looking forward to it. It just seems like really out of place on this route. So I would love to see more U-boats, like early U-boats, early EMDs. A GP35 and a GP30 would be awesome to have on this route. I don't know if this dude's going to make it. He might. Yeah, he's doing okay. L White, is it true that diesels run straight water and no antifreeze? I think I've heard that too. Like all the times that I've known locomotives that we had that had low water, you just added water to them. Yeah, GP30s and 35s would be super nice on this route. They really just would. I would love to see a GP30 and 35 in run 8. Honestly, like I think you could do a lot of different stuff. You could do like the rebuilds for the Santa Fe and the BN, and later the BNSF, or You could do some old school units. Like, you could do a lot with those, believe it or not. You really just could. All right, now we need to go back over. That's why they have winter isolation mode. You're right. Yeah. All right, let's grab these guys. We got to spot them up. That won't be too bad. Yeah, I would love to see the what was it? Santa Fe had the GP30. They're called like GP30Us or something like that. Like they rebuilt them. Those things were around for a long time. The GP35s they rebuilt. You know, like Santa Fe actually turned the GP35s into some fairly nice locomotives. Like they were crap stock. They had all kind of electrical problems, but from what I understand, they turned those into some pretty decent locomotives. The Taco says ATSF BNS have rebuilt 35s and 30s. Yeah. Those would be nice to have in Run 8 to work on locals, especially like on the West Coast stuff. I mean, even East Coast. I remember seeing like GP30s and 35s were long gone by the time I worked, but I remember seeing them as a kid, like even a teenager. What do you think of rebuild Union Pacific Big Boy with a diesel helper? You mean when they run the excursions and they put diesels with them? Yeah, McJacko, what did they call it? Like GP30? Didn't they call them like a GP39s? Weren't those the GP35 rebuilds or something like that? Like that, I know we talked about before, like the V's and the, what did they have? V's and M's and what else? Like there's a whole bunch of different designators they had for those things. Yeah, rebuilt them to GP39 specs with 12-cylinder prime movers. Yeah. They had U's and M's and V's. U's, M's, and V's, I think. I know the 30s were used. Santa Fe designated those as U's. I'm not sure. I guess the 35s were used also. Like, I don't know. Those things have been rebuilt a ton. Those would be super nice to have in Run 8. I used to see those a lot out here on the Transcon working locals. Like when we first moved here, I don't think you don't see them anymore. I don't think I've seen any out here. Used to see the GP60s out here too, like the GP60 sets. They use those on the local out here for a while. You see them in town. Let's just shove this guy through. Yeah, let's just shove him through and cut it off. Let's go manual. Diesels with steam engines are used for brakes. There's going to be GP40 and SD40 on the smaller end. Yeah, some of the last straight 40s that CSX had were used down in Waycross on the hump. There's one that hung around for a long time, that old C in that Chesapeake and Ohio SD40. Hung around for a long time. That thing was up north though. Like where was it? Cincinnati or Corbin or somewhere up there. I don't ever remember it being down in Waycross, but all right, let's pull these back in. We'll pull him in and cut him off on the north end. This would be for our next pickup for 510 going north. He'll pick these up and take them. These two will be set off in Whittier, and the rest of them will be going to Bryson. I kind of need to... Damn, I really need to kind of switch those out a little bit. We're not gonna worry about it right now. We'll just leave it as is. That's good right here. Let's go back and grab these guys. I think the GP39Ms and Vs were being, yeah, I think you're right on that. The BN did a lot of stuff like that. All right, so make that move, get this switched out real fast, and we got to see about doing we got to work Bryson too. Let's check on our passenger job. He's being rebuilt. He's being after our accident. 100%, 100. Nice. Yeah, nice. Okay, they're all good to go. Okay, well, we can do something with him real fast. Take him down here to the depot. All right, we need to set this Ayla car over. He's going to go back south with the F units when they go south. Let's grab the 600. Well, we're getting close. Yeah, we're getting close. We've still got some work to do, though. It's just Sylva and Bryson now. This should be a pretty easy switch. Goes there, he goes there. We don't need to pull anything. We've already pulled everything we need, so yeah, we're just replacing. Let's take a manual. Yeah, I'm curious about the SD60 and Railroader. I'm just not sure like how viable that thing's going to be in game. Man, that's a decently heavy cut. It's almost 500 tons. Yeah, we really need that SW1. There we go. We just took a loan. We're going to get the SW1. We need that thing. Why would it let... Oh, there. Okay, never mind. Get this guy. There we go. We got one now. We got a little bit of money left over. We need to get we need to get some more money though. Let's get the SW1. Hopefully he's not blocked in. Ah, sweet. Yeah, okay. Here we go. SW1. Yeah, I don't care for that scheme, though. Let's change it up. Let's go. Let's just do our black and yellow. Kind of like a clinch peel throwback. I faded out a little bit. Sweet. Let's see. I'm going off of I'd rather see some FAs and some Fairbanks Morris locomotives. I think some Alco, like some more Alcos would be cool in game, in this game. Let's see. What was Seaboard Coastline in? Seaboard Coastline W1. Let's see what that's. I'm kind of going off their number scheme, so they're okay, let's try this. It's not coming up with that. Surely they had SW1s. I can't imagine them not having them. Here we go. They were the 100s. Okay. Looks like 184. What was the series? H15s, S2s, S4s, SW9s. Did they not have any SW1s, really? They didn't. Really? Okay. Well, you know what? We'll just do we'll do the 100 series on these guys. Yeah, we'll do 100 series. There you go, 100. All right, let's take him to the paper mill. It'll be our new paper mill job. Not sure how I want to do this. Just bring him down here for now. Sweet. All right. Well, we got another diesel. Actually, let's bring him. Let's take him to the south end. That guy goes in there. Both of those go in there. Okay, that'd be pretty easy. Nice. All right, so another diesel for us. The dieselization is moving along quite nicely. We're getting there. We're about broke though. We need to take out one more loan, and I'm gonna start paying off. There's no more loans for Spur after this. That is it. This is it. $45,000. No more loans. We gotta start paying some stuff off. Jeff's here. What's up, Jeff? I'm here. Just woke up. We just got us another diesel, dude. We got SW1. We took out a loan, got SW1. We're not doing any more loans though. We're done with loans for now until we pay some stuff down. We gotta be fiscally responsible as a railroad. I was hoping to move our coal south, but it's taking me a lot longer to get ready to advance the day than what I thought I would. Cut these guys off, do a little kick. All right, that should be good. You can put the diesel in the middle of the load, use it as a destination splitter. Yeah, we could do. There's a ton. There's a ton we could do with that thing. Right now, it's just going to be our paper mill job down here. It's going to work this. on sometime today, please. Stop. 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 Perfect. All right, let's kick. Yeah, we can't do that. Where is he at? Is he here yet? Oh, yeah, he is here. He is here. He's here. Our diesel's here. Let's take this thing and move it real fast. I think we need to get... Actually, no, let's do this. All right, let's shove this guy back a little bit. We'll clear him up in this track right here. Number 2, we'll clear him up. We'll bring the diesel down here. Couple up. And then I guess number 2 is going to go in storage for a bit. So we decide what to do with her. I don't want to get rid of her right now, so we may have a bit of a deadline with the moguls and the 10-wheelers and stuff. That's good right here. You got your crazy mods back in. 1,200 cars a day. Dude, there's no way. How many cars have we done? Where does it tell you that? What you do a day? $89 freight deliveries. You know you want to do it, dude. No, I'm good. I might do the Robinson Gap. Like once we get it to T5, I may do the Robinson Gap one just to kind of boost the economy a little bit, but I don't know if I could go crazy with 1,200 cars a day. Like that's just a lot. That is absolutely a lot. You could use a dedicated historic loop. Yeah, I'm not sure what, I don't get what you're saying, bro. A historic loop. Okay, let's bring the diesel down. Oh man, she's only got 149 gallons of gas. Really? That's a problem. That's a problem because we don't have the fuel plug. It's at Dillsboro. I could do it, but it's going to take us today. She won't use a lot of fuel. I think she'll be fine. She'll be fine to switch this. In worst case scenario, we take her up to Whittier to get some fuel. It's perfect for multiplayer though. I hope they bring dedicated server support. 1,200, yeah, 1,200 cars is a lot. Like for multiplayer, that may be fine, but see what this guy does. So the biggest downside of the diesels I've seen is just they're so laggy. They're so laggy as far as like throttle response. Steam is darn near instantaneous. Steam is really nice to kick with and jerk cars and do all that stuff. Like the diesels are, they take a little getting used to. Yeah. You go to number 8, it's just like it thinks about it for a second. It's the same as the F units. There's zero difference. Yeah, this is going to hurt the whole kicking thing a little bit. Yeah, that takes some getting used to. But it's like once they get going, man, they're gone. It's just getting to that point. All right, let's do a little kick here. Let me get these guys spotted up real quick. I'll get back to chat. All right, perfect. All right, let's grab this other guy here. December 7th is Railroaders' 1-year anniversary. It's supposed to be full release out of early access. I hope they surprise us with new content. That would be nice. More modern Gen 3, 4, or 5 pickup better than the diesel Gen 1 and 2, right? Yeah, these definitely, they think about it first when you give them a throttle input. GEs were the same way. I've heard live engineers say they much rather kick with an EMD versus a GE. All right, let's go to the other. Go down here, give him a good kick down the lead, and then we'll catch him on the other side. All right, so we're just about done there. Number ones. Yeah, we gotta stop neglecting these passenger stuff. Let's see the light. Yeah, he'll make it to Whittier, so we can grab this. Yeah, he's all good to go. We just need to run around him real fast. Usually I just jerk them by. We're not going to bother with that today. All right, let's go back. Let's check on the F units, see what they're doing. Yeah, still the same. Let's advance it another hour. Let's see what it does. Still the same. No change. All right, well, that's fine. They've been quiet for a few months. How much money can Passenger make? I've some guys in the chat have made a lot of money off of Passenger. I haven't ever really made a whole lot, but I haven't put a lot of effort into it either. Like, Passenger is more of a headache to me than a plus. We had 684 passenger fares the last run. Oh, there we go. We got another car spotted. Wow, I didn't put it in this. Why didn't it put it in this track? I guess because the locomotive was coupled up to it. Maybe didn't like that. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll fix it here in just a second. It's got air open on the bottom. Yes. Let's just pull them down to here. Yeah, the railroad unlocked are just part of it. If so, what so far? Okay, so what we've got Sylva to basically Robinson Gap, the mine. That's why I got. There's really not anything that goes on here on the western side of that, right? Like, we haven't even run over there yet. I purely got this for the mine because I wanted another like heavy hitting industry, right, to make some money with. So that's why we got that. He's tier 3. We maxed him out at tier 3 so far. We can't change from that yet. We'll get him to T5 and see what happens. So we'll get him T5, see what it looks like, and then I may put a mod in to to do some more money to up the output a little bit. Yeah, I have Sylva to Brooks, basically. Like I say, I've never even been to Brooks. I don't even know what's over there. Dave B, what's up, man? This is first time catching you live. Watched all your videos on Railroader. Happy holidays to you and your family. All right, man. I appreciate that, Dave. Thanks so much, man. Happy holidays to you too. We were just talking earlier about how time has flown. Like it's already almost Thanksgiving, which is just insane. I can't believe it's Thanksgiving almost. I started the stream. I said we got to go to the grocery store today, get all our stuff. We don't have anything for Thanksgiving yet. I can't. Like it literally seems like we were just trick-or-treating. I cannot believe that it's already Thanksgiving. Okay, we got the Ayla set out. Let's grab these guys. Now we need to go back to Sylva. We're just bouncing around all over the place, Dave. Like we got another diesel. We got the 100 is our first SW1. We got 2 F units. So we're kind of bouncing around all over the place. Time is fake, right? Yeah. Jeff's birthday on Thanksgiving. Well, happy birthday, bro. Happy early birthday to you. Yeah, time definitely, it seems to speed up, that's for sure. All right, let's give these guys one hell of a kick. Better switch you. Oh, come on, follow. There we go. Yeah, let's take a manual. Get over here on the other side real fast so we can catch them. Yeah, we gave him a really good kick. Yeah, we kicked him. We may have put a little bit too much on him, but it'll be okay. Let's give him a tad of handbrake here. They're coming in hot. Oh man, they are coming in hot big time. They're coming in hot. Release. Wow, Dave B with the $10 super chat. Man, I really appreciate that, Dave. Thanks so much, bro. That's too much, man. It absolutely is. I really do appreciate it though. Oh shoot, we fouled our track. No, I meant to I meant to stop it short and we fouled it just a little bit. Doggone it. No, we're going to go back now. Yeah, that's absolutely awesome, Dave. I really do appreciate that. Everyone give Dave a W in the chat, please. Really appreciate it, man. Says, yeah, it went very fast time-wise. Seems to at my age and playing video games, right? It just, I don't know. It's just, time really sped up for me once we had kids. Like, once you have kids, it's like, it gets faster, right? It gets faster. It absolutely does. I don't know what it is about it. It's just, I do not know how Via Rail can make any money with driving on the main CN line between Montreal and Toronto. Yeah, you're getting into area that I don't know anything about. Maverick's in here. He works for the CN. I don't know. I don't know if he's still around or not, but he was in here earlier. He was talking about switching the departure yard for the CN. No, it says go on the super chat. Yeah, absolutely. I really do appreciate that, Dave. Thanks so much, man. We're going to be doing some channel memberships too. I've got that stuff just about sorted out. Be something for you guys if y'all want emojis and stuff like that. Y'all can get some channel memberships, but I just haven't had a chance to enact it. And they're all emojis made by Spur. They're custom emojis, custom chat emojis. All right, well, let's go drag these cars back. I got distracted. I let them roll a little bit long, right? Was I around during the Crazy 8 incident? Yes, I did. I absolutely remember that, but I think that was after I left the railroad. Maybe. When did Crazy 8s happen? That was early 2000s. I just don't know how early. I was working 2002, 3, and 4. I think Crazy 8s was after 04. Oh, it's 2001. Really? Wow, I did not know that. So no, I wasn't even working for the railroad when that happened. I was thinking that was way later. I was thinking that was like 08 or 09. 2001. Wow. I was way off on that. Okay, let's grab... The Y says, so you have grandkids, time is even faster. What's this? Crazy 8s. What is Crazy 8? Crazy 8 was the locomotive 8888. It was what? Ex-Conrail SD42. They let it run away. With a crazy set of circumstances. Let's see. How did that happen? The engineer had it in throttle and he did like, what was, he was trying to get a switch, right? Jeff with a $1.99 super chat. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much, guys. I really did hit Jeff up with a big W in the chat too, guys. I really appreciate that. It says we need to do some more multiplayer. Yeah, we do need to do some more multiplayer. We absolutely do. We need to do some more multiplayer on the railroad. We're gonna have to see about that. See if I can make that happen. Like I said, I just got to get an evening to do it. May 15th, 2000 was when Crazy 8s happened. So yeah, either way, the locomotive ran away, and it ran away for a long ways, right? Like, how far did that thing go before they finally got it stopped? Like, they literally had police officers on the side of the tracks, like, trying to shoot at the fuel cutoff. I don't really know what they thought they were going to accomplish by doing that, but other than, like, shooting out the fuel cutoff, but I don't think that would have worked even if they had hit it. $65 miles. I think, yeah, I was going to say I thought it was about 70. Jeff says he's hopping on his abusive railroad now. All right, Jeff, I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for the super chat. Dustin Dees 200. Yeah, it wasn't 200 miles. It definitely wasn't 200 miles. I totally thought, but that's now that I think about it, that movie, what was the movie that with Denzel about the runaway train? That was that, I guess that was kind of loosely based on the Crazy 8s, right? He was supposed to be in dynamic, but he put the throttle in 8. Yeah, I remember it being some kind of weird set of circumstance. I thought he had a little independent on it or something too, right? There was something that kept the alert. Like, how did the alerter get voided? I thought there was something to that, that somehow the alerter got voided by something he did. Unstoppable. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Bluegrass, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. We're doing great. Just doing some more railroading. Dave says, no day for thanks. You helped me pass time and gave me a few laughs too. All right, Dave, I really do appreciate that, man. I really do. Yeah, independent override stuff. I thought there was something to that he did that overrode the alerter. I'm gonna have to go back and read up on that now. Bluegrass says, I bought my first diesel in my save the other day. Really? What kind of diesel did you get, Bluegrass? We just got an SW1, dude. So now we got the 2 F units and we got SW1 down here at Sylva. This is gonna be our paper mill job. Oh, the GP9, that's a good one. We're out chasing a 1-to-1 railroad this morning. Is there anything good to see? Yeah, we're fixing to wrap this up. I do believe we may wrap this up. It's almost lunchtime. CSX's L&N nose job Jeep is here on a local chasing. Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't mind seeing those. Whoever did them did a really good job. Like, everything about it just looks really good. The colors, the fonts, like, I guess they use decals. Like, everything looks really good. It's definitely well thought out and planned. Like, it wasn't some whim, you know, some spur of the moment thing that they did. Shame we only have the 3 watt 09. What's up, dude? Good seeing you, man. I like the front step sticker on it. Says, instead of watch your step, it says don't do nothing crazy. That's cool. Oh, it's a shame we only have the 3 nose units. Yeah. Yeah, why can't, like, it would be cool for CSX to just make that a thing, right? What if they were like, you know what, whoever is doing this, we're not going to go after you. I don't know. Then that would open up the door for everyone to be doing stuff like that. That'd be a big deal. I still think it's an inside job. I really do. It has to be. I don't know if railroaders are like physically putting the paint on, but I can't help but think that they might, like, there's someone that's aware of that. Like the schemes, just them able to pull that off undetected. I just think it's like either railroaders are doing it or they're aware of it or something, but I just really feel like there's something to that, right? L&N, RF&P, and Chessie. Yeah, the Chessie got repainted though, right? Didn't they repaint that thing? The Crazy 8's air brake was cut out for switching. Independent was applied. Okay, overriding the dead. All right, the alerter, right? I remember there had to be something about the independent that did that, right? I think he just had a little bit of independent too. It wasn't a lot. Like, it was just a tad. So it was enough to override the dead man, but with the throttle and everything, it just... But he thought it was in dynamics and he was in throttle. What I don't understand is why was he switching with dynamics? We had someone switch with us one time in dynamics and it was a hot mess. We were switching up in Fulco in Atlanta, this big industrial park. I was actually cubbing this job. It was after I started. And we're giving this engineer, like, they're giving her car counts, and it's just like longer and longer car counts, and we're just like slamming into cars and stuff, and we're like, why? Like, we keep giving long car counts, but it's not helping. Like, they just weren't slowing down, and my conductor went and asked, like, what's going on? Is there a problem? And she was like, these dynamics are just not doing it. And we were like, you're switching in dynamic, like you're trying to spot cars in dynamics, like that's never going to work, right? I thought the nose was redone. Yeah, I thought the chassis was going to, unfortunately. The nose chassis was way better than the one they actually did. Okay, let's bring gosh, I don't know where I'm gonna bring this guy now. I guess we'll bring him down here maybe. So we're done in Sylva. We got our SW1. We need to probably just go ahead and call it right here, guys. I was hoping to try to work Bryson, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's got to have his lunch date with Mrs. Spur. So we'll probably just end it here. He was in dynamics because there was a misaligned switch and he was trying to slow it down. He must have had a really big cut. Right? Like, I just all the, like, every time, was he flat switching a yard? Like, every time we ever did any switching or anything like that, you never used dynamics, so I didn't understand why he was using dynamics. Like, we had the person use dynamics one time with us and it was a hot mess. It really just was. Yeah, I'm about to read up on that again. It's been a while. I'm shocked that was 01. So that was actually a little before is the May of 01. Yeah, that was a good bit before I started. Because I think I got hired at the end of 01. And then I had to go to school. Like I had to go to school for 6 weeks, and then I had to come back and like go to Jacksonville for, I think I did OJT down there for like a week or two. That's crazy. All right, so yeah, we just got Bryson to work. That sucks. I gotta leave off now, but we just got a little bit to do here. Yeah, just a few cars. Like we're almost ready to flip the day. I really hope we could flip the day today, but it just isn't going to happen, I don't think. All right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. We're going to see about some lunch. Spur's about to starve. I hadn't had breakfast or anything, so I think this is a good time to leave off, and then we'll come back and work the Bryson job, and then we can flip the day, and hopefully we can have a coal train to move. That sort of stuff. W says, thanks for the great live stream and answering questions. Goodbye. Thanks, NWF. I appreciate it, man. Nick from Vegas. Appreciate you, bro. Bluegrass. Dave. It's too bad you don't really enjoy the switching as much as the shipping. Alarka copper mines are a fun, high altitude challenge and time consuming, plus really adds more weight to your coal trains too. Yeah, we may eventually get to Alarka up there. We may eventually go up there. I'm trying to get the most bang for my buck in the railroad as far as like opening up industries that really contribute. So we'll eventually get to Alarka. It just may be a little bit. Right now we got to pay down some loans. Right. Now that we got the SW1, I don't know what our next move is going to be. Honestly, power wise, I think we're kind of okay. So some people have said signals, some people said expand. I don't know. We definitely need to do the fuel stand. That's for sure. We need to do the rest of the fuel stands. We're not going to do the storage. So yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in the next stream. We'll probably sit down and look at everything and come up with a plan. Anyway, guys, love all of you. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like if you haven't. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.